Hello there! This is a 3D horror game I built a few weeks ago in Godot. Now here's my problem. I need people to know this game exists, and for that I need videos, a demo, a trailer. That is a whole job on its own, and not the one I'm good at. So I'm handing it to Flova. It's an AI native video creation agent platform, and it can run the entire production for you. What I like is that it even has specific skills for game video creation. Let's get started. This is the Godot project I'm gonna be using for the trailers, which as you can see starts something like this, and well, we basically have to find a way out before the time runs out. So for example, here we have to complete the first quest, that is flipping this thing. Then over here we have a note, we have this radio to basically complete the code. And well, here we have the keypad in which if we enter the code, the game is complete. If not, what is gonna happen is basically this. We are gonna basically lose. So here comes the jump scare that is very, very good. Here comes the demon, okay, and it takes us, okay? So well, indeed it's a very, very cool game. So I'm gonna be using Flova to create these trailers. And as you can see, basically Flova allows you to create any kind of video that you want. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is clicking over here, then video, and I recorded well, some gameplay clips, okay, that I'm gonna be uploading. So open. So here we have them. Once again, they are just short clips, okay, that I recorded playing the game. Very simple. The prompt that I've written is very simple. These are real gameplay clips from 6 minutes, a horror game I built in Godot, brief description of the game so that it has this context, and my request. I want two completely different trailers from this same set. The first one is gonna be a punchy 50-second hype trailer that ends on the escape, keep my gameplay untouched, and generate 3 cinematic shots that are clearly not gameplay. For example, the building at night, the Reaper from my clips in red smoke, just to give it more dynamism. And at the end, I also want a 6 minutes card with a text like getting now on Steam. Over here, you can choose between the best image and video generation models, or even to generate, as you can see, music and audio. But the cool thing is that what we're gonna be using for this video is a skill, which in reality you can take a deeper look if you click over here on skills. And if you go to feature, well, here you can find literally hundreds and hundreds, including specific ones for game development, as you can see. Oh, well, for videos about games, okay? So over here, I'm gonna select this category and then this skill called Game Dev Video Designer. And if I click over here, I can take a look at more details. So let's select it, and the skill will on its own choose the best models. So then let's click Generate. Let me just remove some videos that exceed the limit. There it is, now generate again. On the left, here we have the media space with the different videos I've uploaded. And basically this is where the storyboard is gonna get built shot by shot. Then on the right we have the chat with the agent. So here it's asking me a question about what format I want. So in this case it's gonna be a 16:9 landscape trailer for a Steam page. So let's select it and click send. What I like is that before making any change or before creating anything, it wrote the production brief. So let's click on it and this open up the docs tab, as you can see. This has details, okay, about the videos that's gonna be generating. So you can review the direction, ask for any modification, or directly approve it. I think this is exactly what I want, so I won't really modify it. But for example, you can click here on edit and do any modification, or directly ask it here in the chat. And then also over here on the left, you can find the skill.md file of the skill, okay, that we've selected. And this basically guides Flova in terms of how to exactly work. I'm gonna come back to the media space over here on the top. And another thing I wanna show you, we have the canvas mode, that is basically this kind of board view, but also if you want, you can switch to list mode. And as you can see, just display the information a little bit differently. The project document is the brief, and this is the material. Two different things. I'm gonna approve this, so let's send it. Okay, so now as you can see, it basically creates the storyboard. Storyboards have 3 parts. Key elements are the recurring things, specific locations, characters. The second element are the shots. They are basically each clip that then the trailers are gonna consist on. As you can see, Flova starts to create the sequence and sets an approximate length for each of these clips. You can enter any kind of edit for this specific shot, add it as a reference in the chat, and lastly we have the audio layers. That is basically the global audio across the whole video. Before approving, I wanna see the prompt draft just so that I make sure that everything is aligned with what exactly want. So I'm gonna tell the agent to create the prompt drafts for the inserts. So here I can verify the prompts that then it was going to use to generate some videos. It actually caught something on its own. The Reaper is currently text directed rather than visually matched to your existing Reaper gameplay clip. And this is not what I want. I don't want like a completely different Reaper than the one that my game actually has. So you can see how important this step is in the production process. So you can either enter here exactly what you want to modify, but in this case it's exactly this modification that I need. I need to match the Reaper to the gameplay. So let's select it and click send. It's very interesting what happened here, because now indeed it's gonna be using the Reaper from the gameplay footage, and Flova automatically detected that and suggested that we should fix it. So it's actually very intelligent, okay, and really understands the context of your media that you uploaded and your final objective, in this case creating trailers. So let's basically approve it. Okay, so here we have it. As you can see, supposedly the trailer should start with this video over here, okay, generated by AI. As you can see, it looks very, very good. So we can prompt any change, directly regenerate it, and we'll do lots of things over here. Then from this clip, it's gonna use this clip or this video over here for approximately 2 seconds. Then it's gonna go to this other shot, then this other one, then it's gonna use this other video that it generated, that is a Reaper reveal, that as you can see looks very, very good. And as you can see, the flow is gonna continue exactly like this. Well, actually then this other shot is gonna come and like this, like this, like this, until the final end card. So let's just tell it to continue. So right now it's working in the audio. Okay, so that is one. So once again, here Flova allows me to set the direction, so I'm just gonna use the selected primary score and send it. Now it is working in the timeline, which we can open with this button. This is basically like a built-in video editor. Here is our storyboard, as you can see, with, well, the same elements, key element, shot, and also the audio. Okay, so here it is. It starts with this shot that it generated. We have the music. So firstly this clip, then this other one, then this other one, so very dynamic. Now another AI generated video over here that looks very awesome, because now the Reaper actually, as you can see, is gonna appear right now. So, well, I really like it. So the only thing that I think we could fix is that this image is static. It's basically an image, but it could be cool if like the flames were moving around and also the text itself was not static. And another thing that I want to modify, that I also typed here in the prompt, is a short crossfade every time the cut goes between a gameplay clip and a generated cinematic shot. So for example, between this clip and this other clip, as you can see, I think that a fade transition could look very interesting. So this prompt includes both things. Okay, the first step is done. We went from this static image to this animated video. And actually, you know what? Like the hard cuts, I actually like them because I think the fades will just like break the dynamism and the horror, let's say, that this trailer actually has. So now let's export the video. So here is the video. As you can see, we first start with this shot, then transition to this other clip, okay, and we have some very dynamic video footage. Then this other AI generated clip that looks very, very awesome. And now here we have this explosion, and then the Reaper appears over there and the game finishes, okay, with this animated video that I really like it. Before I work on the second ad, I'm gonna go to my key elements of the storyboard, and each of these elements that have already worked, I'm gonna store them in the asset library, okay? So now when I go over here to the asset library, they are gonna appear. So mainly, for example, I save the card, the end card in specific, okay, that looks very, very awesome, just so that I can reuse these elements for the second ad. So I'm gonna select a new skill that is under this category, and this is a horror style skill, because, well, this really matches the aesthetic of the game. But in this case, as we are using a horror skill, I wanna make everything a little bit slower. So I don't want like new cuts every 2 seconds, for example. Once again, this is just to try another creative direction. Another thing I'm adding over here is that I'm gonna specifically reference, for example, the shot end card theme, because in this second prompt, I also want to create some title cards, and they should match the 6 minutes end card that I'm referencing over here. Once again, we need to answer some questions and do a little bit of back and forth to exactly define what we want to create. Okay, so here is the ad number 2. And for example, initially, the gameplay clips lasted for just something like 2 seconds. I remember that I wanted to create something with a pace that is a little bit slower. So I did tell here Flova that I wanted to make the clips a little bit longer, maybe something like 4 seconds. And as you can see now, the gameplay clips last for exactly 4 seconds. So from 9 to 13, okay? And as you can see here, all these cards match the same style, okay? So that is actually very, very good. So let's export it again. Okay, so now let's see it. It starts with this shot of the building, then we are like inside of the building, okay? It hates the light, okay? It looks very good, like all these cards that say that it generated, more gameplay footage, more cards. It's very dynamic, as you can see. So I really like it, like the final result, at least for me, is very, very good. It's kind of corridor. Then the Reaper that here appears, and then this directly transitions to the end card. Very, very good result. And when we come back to the canvas mode, we see the new key elements that it generated, for example, this window, this corridor, and the updated shots structure, as you can see. So for example, for the last ad, here we had this previous gameplay clip, but in this case, we replaced this shot for this other shot. And as you can see, while generating this second ad, didn't require me to upload all the assets again, create new stuff or anything like that. It was everything like from a same place with no friction at all. I built both trailers in the same Flova project because this is part of like the exact same campaign. So the clips and everything that I use, it's gonna be the exact same one. And so it's gonna be the structure of these trailers. But check this, if I go to the projects and I create a new one, then I can go to the asset library, and as I can see, I'm gonna be finding the elements from my other project. So it's not that you have to upload everything from scratch or anything like that. I really like both ads, to be 100% honest, but if I just have to choose one, I think I will go with the second one, because I really like these cards that I have created over here, and these AI videos, they look very, very awesome for me. Same game, completely different videos. My link is in the first line of the description. Use it and you get 100 free credits, plus 200 for everyone you invite. Flova is 20 plus elite models, like Midjourney and Sora, basically a creative team, all for $19 a month, not the 120 stack you are juggling now. See you in the next one.